Hello, I am at Pinhoti Fest in Sylacauga, Alabama. It is a festival to kind of bring awareness to the Pinhoti Trail, which goes 351 miles, starts in Alabama, ends in Georgia, basically at the Benton McKay Trail, right there at the AT. So look forward to showing y'all what's going on. This is only the second year that they've been doing this, so first year that I've been able to come. So let's see what all they have going on. Good morning. We are at Pinhoti Fest. So we're going to head over here. I am walking, so I am looking down. You know me. It was a good night's sleep. It was nice and cool. We are fairly close to the main road right here at the park. So it was a little bit of a loud night, but still some great sleep. Let's see what Pinhoti Fest has in store. The first 200 people through the little gate up here get free breakfast from Chick-fil-A. And I think all the vendors are already open. It is almost 8 o'clock. So let's go check it out. Hey everybody, Steph here. Recently got back from Pinhoti Fest, so I'm going to show you some of the footage there. I didn't do a lot of videoing at the festival, just simply because there was a lot of people there, and I'm still not really comfortable with filming around a ton of people. I will get over that, I'm sure. But, you know, you never know who wants to be on camera, who doesn't. There were a lot of kids there, so I'm not really comfortable filming around a lot of kids. Don't want them, you know, on the camera, all that kind of good stuff. So, but I wanted to tell you a little bit about the Pinhoti and the festival itself. So, the Pinhoti Trail is 351-mile trail starting in Wagufka, Alabama. And it goes up through Alabama and into Georgia, and it ties into the Benton McKay Trail. There are a lot of people that will tie that into then going and hiking the AT. They will then go and hike the Benton McKay. So there's a lot of different options when you get to the end if you don't want to just end it at the 351-mile mark to complete the entire Pinhoti. I haven't done a lot of hiking on the Pinhoti, but I do want to. There is a lot of road walking at this time, So I'm not really into the whole road walking thing. I do prefer to be more on trails, but that doesn't mean in order to do the Pinhoti, I wouldn't be willing to at least give it a shot, right? So on to the festival. This was the second year that they had done it. So there wasn't a ton of vendors there, but there was a really good mix of things going on. They had live entertainment with some music and things like that. And then they had their guest speaker this year was Greybeard. I'll insert a link to his information. So if you want to find out more about him, you're more than welcome to do that with one of the links down below to find out a little bit about who he is and his journey on what he's doing. But the festival itself was a lot of fun. I got out there Friday night after work, threw up my camp and threw up my tent and camped out in Tent City. The next morning, got up and Chick-fil-A was there, and the first 250 people got free breakfast. And they had a food truck, so if you want to, as the day went on and you wanted to get some lunch, you could get lunch. And but as far as the vendors go, they had several like hostels out there. They had a couple of gear companies out there, and of course snack places. So I got some freeze-dried candy that was really, really good. It's already gone. It's 7 days after the festival, and my wonderful husband, although he will deny it, has eaten basically all of my candy. But it was a lot of fun. I learned a lot of stuff. I met a lot of really cool people. I did meet one guy. His trail name is Jolly. He hiked the Appalachian Trail back in 2018 with his dad when he graduated high school. And as I was walking around and looking at the different vendors, and his tent, he has what's called Jolly Gear. That's the name of his company. So he is making clothing for hiking. And I started talking to his mom. And what was really cool is the more we were talking, and she kept mentioning certain things, and I'm like, where are you from? And she said, I'm from we're from Pell City, Alabama. And I'm like, so am I. That's where I live. So the more we started talking, ends up our kids were in high school together. My son graduated. I think we ended up figuring out it was either 1 or 2 years ahead of Jolly. So my son is currently deployed, so I haven't been able to really ask him about it yet. So as soon as I'm able to talk to him again, I will. But it was really cool to see, and to meet a local kid. He's not really a kid anymore, but he will be a kid to me because I'm old enough to be his mom, that has actually hiked the trail, and he hiked it with his dad. I talked to his dad. His parents are both looking at through hiking next year. So just a lot of really great conversation, a lot of really great information. I got to meet the Pinhoti Mafia, so Crow, Metro, Leonidas. I've got Terry Young Outdoors. I got to meet a lot of them, and we had really good conversations, and it was a lot of fun. Like I said, it's only its second year, and I can only see getting bigger. This year, I know there were well over 400 people. When you got there, you could register for your armband. I was registrant number 154. But the next day when they were doing their giveaways, it all went based on your registration. And, some of the winners were up in the 370s, 380s. So I know they had that many people. It was really nice to see the festival in its second year getting a lot of exposure and a lot of interest around it. So I can only see it getting bigger, and I can't wait for next year to see what goes on. I am going to get out there and hike a couple of little sections of the Pinhoti and get some pictures. So you'll see those videos coming out soon, hopefully, depending on my work schedule and when I can actually get out there. So enjoy some of the footage from the festival, and until we see each other again, guys, I want you to get out there and live your great story.